Two, 1, 2. It's JR, John Robinson. Welcome to Visual Caffeine. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all been tuning in. We got a super duper special show tonight. And we're paying homage, man. We're paying homage to one of the raw spitters, original East Coast rap, Park Slope's own PH, Pumpkinhead, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn Academy, Team Homie, MCMI, and so many other titles. Making records. I met the brother easily 20 years ago, scouring the New York scene and really just keeping the dream alive every moment, you know what I'm saying? Growing every step of the way of the journey and meeting a lot of people all around the world and developing family all over the world. And that's why I felt like it was important for me personally to have a channel and an outlet to show the brother some tribute and just celebrate his greatness. So that's what we're doing today, you know. So peace to PH, peace to Team Homie, peace to the family, friends, you know what I'm saying, MCMI crew, and just anyone out there tuned in right now who had love and still has love for the brother Pumpkinhead, you know. I have an esteemed guest right now who's here with us. I've known this brother for many, many years as well. And definitely Pumpkinhead fam, Team Homie fam. And we just want to celebrate the brother's greatness. So I like to welcome Poison Pen. Word up. Peace, brother.
So I'll let you lead the way.
No doubt. So yeah, man, this is a comrade, Poison Pen. We've met many, many, many years ago on the New York side, on the Jersey side. If my memory serves me well, I would say literally we met in a cypher at the original Rocksteady Park, back when Rocksteady was, you know what I'm saying? Like, word up. That's when we met, in a cypher there. And I would be honest, the name was so potent, it was easy to remember. And the next time I saw the brother, I automatically knew who he was from the name and the style, you know? So it was always a great thing at those times to connect with ill cats. That's how we met usually, in the ciphers in front of the spot. I met PH originally at New Eurekan. This is around that same era. So I guess my first question for you is, take us back to the day you met Pumpkinhead.
Damn, I can't really pinpoint the day. I could pinpoint the area and the time period it was, but you know, like you see me in Park Slope right now. You know, I grew up, I'm from Bed-Stuy, but I spent a lot of time in Sunset Park and the Park Slope as well. So I actually met PH, you know, before I was rapping, before anything. I met him on some neighborhood stuff, you know. And even back then he was sharp, you feel me? Like I didn't even rhyme at the time. Like, I'm talking like I was a kid, you feel me, when I met PH. You know, PH you know, a little older and stuff. And I had no idea like I was gonna become like such a close friend, such a brother, somebody that I've pretty much been, you know, side by side with until, you know, pretty much to the end, to his till he left and all that. But yeah, I met him just in the neighborhood, man. I met him in Sunset actually. I met him in Sunset Park. And then I used to go to school out in Bay Ridge, you know, and that's the first time I really started, cause he didn't go to my school, but he used to sneak into my school and talk to shorties. So I'd be in the lunchroom, you know what I mean, playing. We used to gamble, you know what I'm saying. We used to have little football sheets and like,
no doubt.
And we used to play like crazy eights. And yeah, we used to do anything for our little money. Yeah, and we used to be in the lunchroom, and I'm like, yo, what's son doing here? Like, son don't go here, man. Like, I know everybody in the school, you know. But he used to ride with my dude Yusuf, you know what I mean. He's from over here as well, you know what I mean. So I met him from there, and we just cool from there. And then once I you know, started exploring myself as an MC and all that, then I started heading out doing these little open mics and things of that nature. Who was already bodying the scene, already established. was PH, you know, it was Pumpkinhead. So from that point on, I'm like, damn, I really gotta, you know, I gotta stay close to this dude because he know what he's doing. And then, you know, I kind of just, you know, followed like the blueprint that he laid, and you know, I pretty much a majority of the crews that he was in, I was a part of as well. You know, from the Plague to Team Homie, you know what I'm saying? MCMI report, like that's been my day one, man. It's been my day one for a very long time. You know, we miss you. We gonna pay homage, and we gonna let the name live on, man. You done a lot, man, and I hope people realize, you know. I mean, when the articles came out when you passed and everything, you know, it didn't really touch on that many accomplishments. You know, it was kind of like a viral thing. It was, for whatever reason, it went viral. I mean, I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing. You know, I just wish that, you know, you could have saw that when you were here. But at the end of the day, people still now know to look into your catalog and look into your history and look into what you've done as far as an MC and on the battle scene as well. I mean, it's all MCing, but as far as making music and on the battle scene as well. So hopefully now people can look and check the history of Pumpkinhead, aka PH, aka Rob Diaz. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yo, sip Jameson, make bangers then, channel my anger then, hop on the stage again. Used to fade in my boxing, I'm moxing, drunk 20 years, body full of toxins, everything Brooklyn, everything golden, everything Fulton, everything no string. Bout to stole my click up for no reason, Mayweather outfit get zipped up for no reason. Yeah, Captain Morgan in my Captain Crunch, yeah, cool nigga but I'm out to lunch. Ain't at the club thirst trapping with you bum niggas, I'm out front mackin' waiting for the drunk bitches. She pull my beard and grab my gut, so I pull her hair and grab her butt. Team Homie, motherfucker, y'all ain't half as tough. Resume official when your stats ain't adding up.
Because the average MC, their shelf life is wild short. You understand what I'm saying? Their shelf life is super short, you know? And the fact that you even have a name bubbling for such a long time, that says a lot. That's a testament to, I mean, you as well, myself as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, we veterans, but we still, you know, we still get love and we still make it happen. We still get to live off our art, man. And most people, whether it is someone in the mainstream or in the underground scene, there's not normally names that last more than like 3-4 years, and then you know fall by the wayside. You understand what I'm saying? And PH's name has been a constant. You know, whether PH or Pumpkinhead, you know what I'm saying? That name has been constant. I mean, you could look at freaking Source and Blaze magazine from like 1997, 98. Sure. They was mentioning him, you understand what I'm saying? To now, mentioning the Rolling Stone and in the Times and stuff like that, MTV. So that's like 2 decades of people like, you know, wanting to know about you, you know what I mean? That says a lot, man, you know, so, you know, I learned a lot from my G, man, you know what I'm saying? I should take my little notes and then, you know, and make my ways known as well. So, man, so love you forever, man. Plague, Team Homie, Rebel Arms, yeah, man. Word.
I got one question, because knowing PH, like, you know, I was building earlier with Sen One, and I was saying, like, although in the battlefield, in terms of at the venue or outside in the cypher, whatever, I would always connect with PH in the New York side. But if we were more like chilling, laid back, breaking bread, it was on the Jersey side. Right. And talking to him and building with him, even from early times, I always knew him as an idea guy. He always had a lot of ideas, and he always had an entrepreneurial scenario going on where he wanted to, I think we should do this and do that. And I know he was always a cat to help other people. So speak to that, like in terms of maybe your personal experience with PH and just his gift, because I feel like the reason he was as known as he was had a lot to do with that too, his business sense.
Well, yeah, he had a great ear for talent, and he knew how to get people to explore more than just their this side, the MC side of what they do. And honestly, that's why, like, he's one of the reasons, like, why a lot of people know me for the battle scene. Like, you know, a lot of people that may not know my music or whatever, they know me from being the guy that puts the battles together, the guy that hosts the battles. I mean, 90% of the battles online, I'm in like every one of them. You know what I mean? And that's honestly solely because of PH. Like, I fell back from the battle scene years ago when we started really making moves with the music and being fortunate enough to make money and everything. I left that battle stuff alone. Like, I ain't had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even really watching them. And around, I'm gonna say around 2008, 2009. And, you know, like PH, I mean, me, that's somebody I spoke to on a regular basis. I saw all the time, you know. I was with him, like, right before he left. So, I mean, this is my brother like that. But he called me up. He used to always call me up when he was doing the grind time battles. You know, you can check the YouTube Grind Time now and check this literally thousands of battles online from the Grind Time page. And they have a lot of classic battles up there. That was the first premier North American written battle league, you understand what I'm saying? And he ran the New York division. He was running it. Well, actually, there was a guy named Jay's Juice I think he's from Yonkers. Jay's Juice was actually running the division first. He came from the WRCs, the World Rap Championships, which me and PH actually judged that too back in like 05, 06, or whatever year it was, 07, whatever. And he was running the New York division. But I don't think, I wasn't around for that, but I'm just gonna give my side of the history. He was running the New York division, so he was bringing his, like, I guess the MCs he was cool with, or the MCs that he thought were capable of, you know, battling or whatever. He brought them into the scene and they started doing battles, you know, in like record stores or small venues like in the Bronx or whatever have you. And then I don't know what it was to make the Grind Time guys bring PH in, but then they brought PH in to work things out with Jay's Juice, to work with him. And yeah. Cause Jay's Juice was the first one to run it, but then when I guess they needed someone more of a name, cause I don't think Jay's name was as solidified in the scene out here in the New York scene. You know, that's no slight to him. I mean, he got busy. Like we could watch him in the World Rap Championships. He did him and Frankie Waps did very well. But as far as just the legacy and, you know, the strength on the scene in the city, I don't think he had it like that. So I'm assuming that's why they brought PH in. Anyway, so they brought PH in, and he, you know, started booking bigger battles and stuff like that. How the Don came into play. How the Don Philly Swing, you know, a lot of names that people still talk about today. Rome, DNA, and then from that, PH was calling me because, you know, I always, you know, I would throw a lot of events with PH. He was like, yo, why don't you jump into this battle stuff with me, help me out. Let's get some bigger venues. Let's book some marquee battles. Let's get things going like that. Let's make it bigger and better. And at first I was just like, whatever, man. I ain't fucking with this. Oh, can I curse? I don't even know. Okay, I ain't fucking with this battle shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? We left that alone. But then I started paying attention. Like, him and Sarah Connor was heavily involved, and I was like, damn, you know what? First of all, that's my family. I'm gonna hold them down regardless. But then when I started watching it again, I actually became intrigued. Like, yo, this is kind of ill. No doubt. So I stepped in with my little take on what he was trying to do, and we made things bigger and better. So I actually kind of fell in love with the battle scene again due to PH, and I ain't leave yet. You feel me? So, and that's also due to PH. I was off it. I tell you, I ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? He brought me back, told me there was something that we had to offer to the scene, and we literally revitalized the entire movement. You know what I mean? For what we were doing. A lot of things came after that, you know. Smack always had a Smack DVD platform, but then after that, then we did the Grind Time thing, and we came out with the URL with the Battle League. And then King of the Dot took off, and all that came from like a lot of things that were going on with Grind Time, a lot of things that PH implemented, and in turn put me on to help me implement and take further. So, like, one of the reasons a lot of these people know me, if you see me in the battle nowadays, that's directly because of PH.
Rest in peace, my bro, PH, you heard? Team Homie for life. BUGZ. Architects. Volume 1 out now. Go get that on that piff. Let's get it. Yo. Check. This fire coming straight up out the hot pot. You got a taste, now we in place. I cannot stop. This ain't basketball. Can never miss a block shot. Get whipped out, your roof knocked off. That's the drop top. I see the hate from all angles, but I got more lines than an overboard strangle. Funny how they act when they think it's gonna change you, but I got the tang now. I could leave them all tangled. It's homie over everything. Y'all already know it's the case. When it's on, even a bank vote wouldn't be safe. I'm like a hot spot, connected all over the place. End up missing no matter where you wanna go in the States. My Park boys out in PA, fam down in VA. But I could get you touched by the homies out in CA. The East Bay, where your body floating, no debate. Fuck a race, me and money back to back, that's a relay. It's like a jail phone. We stay with them bars, the bar could text for a reason. Don't be weighing your odds, nigga. We roast teams, this goes for the whole scene. You feeling loopy, I throw you up in the dope fiend. Go tell Hitman these boys about to show out. Smack better let us perform, you know what I show bout. Body bag freestyles, yellow tape ciphers, real hip hop shit. It ain't nobody like us. From the Bronx, shit, that rap shit start there. From the P's, you slice across the middle, don't park here. Play the block hard here. 40 cows be the hardware. He can turn in his statues for all them hard stairs. Team Homie the gang, yeah, you heard of it. And if not, you better come correct when you wording it. It's my niggas won't the type to let you talk all that murder shit. In our space, you get racist however you interpret it. What up, Swave? Time to put us in the grave, PH. Hold me down, I'm about to hit him with this gauge bang. Lyrically, I'm just something that can't be tamed. Got the man of steel bars, y'all sit in the slowest lane. Look, don't be comparing that noise to me. That pedestal that you sit him on is my toilet seat. Exit stage right if you ever think about crossing me. I cut your body in fours, it's like a cross to me. Architects.
Bring that shit back, bring that shit back.
Run that back, you up? Rest in peace, PH, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Chill. Look, more better, more cheddar. Rest in peace to PH, J Arch, and Mo Clever. Wish I bring him back like Pac and Coachella. A go-getter, straight out of the dope era. Going hard with the bars, boy, it's something they should listen to. Bunch of lines and hooks, boy, it's looking like a fishing crew. Get the coffin, yeah, if he trying to get physical. With the banger, have him yelling danger like mystical. But he can split in two if I let the locker spit. Stindle with the cartridges, make fire like an arsonist. About the black, I run up in your trap and get the target hit. Should I snatch your keys like valet? Don't make me park his shit. But if he talking shit, no, I brought the calamine. Bugs trigger finger itchy, no calamine. Pen hit him with 2 Ks if he acting live. The gun got a wide nose like Mike from the Jackson 5. But don't act surprised, I can tell he digging that. I ain't one of these Twitter cats talking about this and that. But it's a fact, I grip a gat, probably as big as Shaq. Him and Neil the back of his frame, now could you picture that? I had to raise the bar, no deadlifting. Think a pump a nickel bagel, put bread different. I wish somebody said different, cause he probably gonna leave with his motherfucking head missing. On your block and we creeping with the shotty. No hobby, but pressed out, something like Pilates. Fuck around, you already know I dumped the shotty. It's a waist trainer, get the squeezing on the body. Team Hobby.
Yo, what up, man?
Good.
All is good, man. How are you?
Outside.
Yes, bro.
Science to life back in the day.
We here, man.
Like,
Park Slope.
Park
Looks
Slope
a
looks-
lot different.
Yeah, you can say that. PH used to always talk about that too, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can catch it, but right, see that sign right there? That's the Growing Fifth. That's P's building. It's just go over there. You know
Oh, let's go over there.
what I'm saying? Vibe for this spirit.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna meet you right across the street at the coffee place.
This used to be a store. I think it had like, it was like a bodega
Yeah.
Latino
Right
with the
here, Fresh
Marlboro sign on the outside and it adds liquor, cigarettes,
Actually, it looks like a bodega.
old owning. Now this is a gentrified look. It's nice. You know, they want to hook up the signs and make it fancy, but you know, if you look at different photos, there's some pictures of PH for his Park Slope Renaissance mixtapes, where he's leaning against the wall and there's like a store and there's different. That's right here. And he also took one on the next block too. So like in this general area.
We're here live, we're on the ground. It's the good brother GMS,
What up?
Hydra, MCMI, so many other.
With John Robinson
You
over
know?
here
Like if you had to pick a favorite PH recording,
recording.
You
You
have a
I've thought
favorite?
about that a lot. I have to say I have several favorites, so I'll have to give you a favorite from each era.
I'm with it.
So first, you had the making records era. I would say. We'll start with the recordings. We won't go to the skipping lines.
Nah, the Making
So a lot
Records
of
era.
people, dynamic and then dynamic remix, and a lot of stuff that's on Old Testament is really
doubt.
dope. But I would say Whack MCs was the one. That beat, it just really
It is
sparked
a-
it. I think
yeah.
OT produced that. I'm not sure. Now, moving forward from that, that was a single that came out and it lived for a while, and then Dynamic came out, and then eventually the
True,
album.
true.
By the time Old Testament album came out, they put this other single on it, but it was a Scheme Team, Brooklyn Academy record, and that was Con Artist, which had its own life, was its
I
own
remember that.
single, charted on Billboard. It was doing really good.
So
It was
Old
being
Testament
promoted.
came out on Making too, right?
Old
Right?
Testament was making records,
Making records.
exactly.
Okay, got it.
So, but what happened, that was like a one-off single, but somehow it got put onto that album. So if you get the Old Testament, Con Artist is on there case you're
I remember
looking up
that
PH's
joint,
catalog and you're looking for that song. It's on Old Testament. So,
Okay.
but I still consider that after, because that was like the last thing. That was a Brooklyn Academy Scheme Team
Yes.
collaborative
No
record.
doubt. No doubt.
So that is my next era favorite joint. And I felt like when they did that record, all of them, Word of Mouth and PH, which later became Brooklyn Academy,
No doubt.
that was their finest piece of work to date at that time. I think they've since way surpassed it, but that was like, oh, we're on to the next level now. So that's one of my favorites. Then moving forward, we got Orange Moon Over Brooklyn.
No doubt.
That's tough. That's such a classic album. Shout out to
Classic
Marco
record.
Polo, the producer on that. I'm stuck on the song Rock On and Right Here
Okay.
because of PH's storytelling. Yeah, the music and the beat, they're all good, but the storytelling of what he's saying, posthumous especially, he's telling you about his life. He's not bragging about how good he can rap. So those are very deep, and I can connect to those. And I think a wide audience connects to those too. That's why those are favorites. So in Right Here, he's saying, I'm not going anywhere, I'm right here.
No doubt.
And he's asserting himself as, I'm on the scene for all the haters, like, that's it. And he gives a lot of his history in that song. On Rock On, he tells a whole story of growing up in this neighborhood, going to 51, meeting Block, meeting Blitzkrieg, meeting Hydra, my group, forming the Plague, meeting Jean Grey, and everyone that he's down with in his life, he talked about on Rock On at that time, and he shouts out a lot of people.
No doubt.
That's those two for that album, even though there's so many classics on that album, from Swordfish to Authentic, they're beautiful musically.
PH, although I met him here in New York, and in the scene at the shows, we would see each other and build here and share stages here. But every time we built, like if we're breaking bread and building on a personal level, it was in Jersey, you know, because even before he lived there, his mom lived there. And I was there, and I remember one time him being there kind of shocked me, like, what are you doing out here? Just randomly in a store. What are you doing here? He's, oh, my mom lives up the street. I'm like, really? Wow. And we connected always on the Jersey side after that moment. So it's ill to, you know, literally be standing in front of where the
He
brother
used to
grew up,
come
you
out
know?
to play and then walk down the block and go to school, 282
Absolutely.
and then 51 and hit the park.
Absolutely.
And shout out to his family, his mom, Jenny, and I also used to go to his house in Brooklyn where he stayed with his aunt. And then he used to be over near Pratt,
Okay.
his grandmother.
Yes, he told me about that.
All the women, strong women in his life, you know what I mean, in his family that he spent different eras
Because that's
with,
where I live
living
now,
with.
and he was like, yo, that's a strong foundation
Yes.
for me over there.
Also want to remind people that there's an ongoing fundraiser, right? The You Caring
Absolutely.
website.
Yes.
And here's a short link to it. It's a bit.ly link. There's a short link. bit.ly, bit.ly.com/fund4ph. No capital letters, that throws it off. bit.ly.com/fundforph. You go there, you can read updates that we're making about events that are happening, radio shows, your show. I'm gonna go in there when it's coming out, promote it, tell people to go check it out, all the tributes and things like that. There's photos, and that's how you can donate directly. Any amount. People are donating anything from $5. People have put $1 or $2 in there. People have put $1,000 in there.
Is the best place for people to go check out PH's catalog, phmcmi.bandcamp.com.
Yes, for digital download.
Got it.
I mean, everything is available all over the place.
Absolutely.
Amazon, iTunes, and everything. But some of the publishings and some of the things we're not really sure. We've lost track of some of the older releases.
Yeah.
And but he's collected everything and put it on his Bandcamp, right? And then we've added a couple things, made sure that everything is represented. So now you can go to phmcmi.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
It's linked with our label. You should also go to mcmi.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
And see records of people like Cords Cordero that he brought through to us to do music with, and people that he did music with, The Plague, Hydra.
Okay.
You know, all the fam that's on the label, the Marksman, and other artists.
No doubt.
So,
what
besides that though, there's new music coming out.
Okay.
PH was in the midst of working on another album, of course. He was toying with the idea of it being his last album. not being predictive of his passing, but he was gonna get more into the A&Ring and more business, and he felt like, I'll still record music, but I'll do a verse on one of my artist records, or every now and then I'll do a collabo over here, put out a single. I'm not gonna focus on PH albums. If you guys do a Plague album, we do a collective, I'll be on that. You know what I mean? He wanted to slowly phase out towards being more of a businessman, less of an artist, but he was never gonna put the mic down, of course.
Gee, thank you for coming through, man, and sharing, because we know that.
Question.
Yeah, we wanted to build with the foundation. You know, we built with Penn earlier. To build with you now, repping the whole MCMI side of things, the Hydra, the Plague. We needed that. We needed the story to be coming from.
Shout out to all my Plague family, MCMI.
Yes.
Shout out to Metaphor. He lives right down the way too. Went to school with us, but he's out on vacation right now.
No doubt.
Out of town. But
and yo, peace to you watching Visual Caffeine. We live here, Park Slope, Brooklyn. PH lives forever. Word up.
Still in your tenement, spitting this venom, dog. I don't listen. They call me stubborn, bullheaded, the Minotaur on your digital monitors. I rub the side to bring the genie up through wishes, give him laryngitis, influenza, and amnesia. No need for you to spit that trash no more. When I'm supposed to think about you when your clan's homo. Carcarism, call your damn show won't. Put in your dough and still get past no smoke. And when you want know what I'm puffing, give a bad sort though. 110% natural battle lyrics is tactical. You're lost for real and natural. My rap hijack and capture you, pulling heat. I'm holding out my coat. Navy SEAL, jumping out of choppers, rolling out of boats. I smoked a lot of choking, sold a lot of coke, that is crack now. 50 to hooper 2 when you before you smack down. Say you mad, how you react now? When it's semi-auto talk, I'm about to be a millionaire. You still get pennies for your thoughts, nigga. BUGZ, Team Homie, nigga.
Yeah. What time? Rest in peace, PH. J Arch. I'm knocking haters out the box on my skelly shit. I'm on that Ross Pox back Machiavelli, bitch. And I was gonna tone it down, but the hell with it, giving rappers attention when y'all ain't even relevant. I'm pushing past pressure, and I done dropped every extra. I calculate well enough to stump math professors. I like Maya's face, but I like her ass better. Like got me higher than Snoop, but my eyes redder. Superman Clark Kent with my appearance. This shit I drop gon' affect everybody near it. Brooklyn rap hard, Bed-Stuy, superstar, and I might not be serious, but I'm channeling his lyrics. Ghost in the machine, tapping ghosts in my dreams. Sharp swords, 3 blades in my hand, Wolverine. We not what it seems. Empire is a team. When I aim, I advise, don't stand in front of that beam.
Well, check it out, yo. JR, John Robinson, Side, you know what I'm saying? PH, we love you forever. Music's forever, brother. You gonna be here. Yo, classic, Metro, cityscapes, alleviate whackness, relaxes, Mr. ROBINSON. Tell the rest of them we coming with that raw. So thick and stick on walls it can't pour. Fudge pudge dripping with soul, gripping the roll. Global reach speech cover the globe, stay in the know. Known the freak beats, no cheat sheets, so that's your role. He scattered over track like Al Jarreau. Yo, once upon a time live, peace, love, unity, having fun, love, peace, and happiness. No packing gun, used to rap for fun. Music is my lifestyle, soon to get wife, child. Deliver the right style, cruising down the FDR. Make a left, German engineering so swift. Automatic, no shift, dopeness. Had to see the top of it all. He won't fumble with the coach, he ain't dropping the ball, y'all. It's Harlem River Drive, motion picture. Open scripture, murder the sound boy, not a known killer. Known as zone iller, thoughts spinning like a new propeller. Flows precious like J Stone Cruise, we get up. JR, yup, we ink this, completeness. 360 degrees with the links, kid. Peace to PH, you live forever. Music's forever, word up. Peace to Team Homie, PH, MCMI, you know what I'm saying? Brooklyn Academy, that's how far I go back, you know what I'm saying? Peace to all the crews out there who love PH, who's watching right now, tuned in. Yo, keep that brother alive through the music, through the memories, through the greatness. That's what we got to do for our soldiers, you know what I'm saying? He was a cat who laid down a blueprint. We got to make sure the stories are told, and we got to make sure people know. Straight up and down. Anyone got anything to add on?
Rest in peace, PH, man. You know you miss a day, brother, man. You already know, man. You've been a big influence on all our lives, man. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't for PH, I probably wouldn't even be in the battle world. I mean, even still doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? So salute to the big homie, man. We meet one day, though. You already?
Word up. We right here. Visual Caffeine. PH forever. Word up. Peace and respect. John Robinson. Peace. definitely knew PH, Pumpkinhead, you know, and they knew him for one main thing, slaughtering MCs, you know what I'm saying?